So I made this video probably 30 minutes before Dan Jones got released. I scrapped the other video that I was talking about as my light goes out. I scrapped the other video I was talking about it. But I'm not scrapping this one, y'all. So double upload today. Hope y'all enjoy it. If I'm talking about Daniel Jones in this video, about him being on the team, y'all know why. Enjoy the video. Right now, there's a lot of headlines going on for the New York Giants, whether it's about Daniel Jones being benched. We got, Brian Daboll fighting for his job. Tommy DeVito trying to save the season. But let's stop focusing on all those things for 1 second and start looking at who the next quarterback for this team might be. But Daniel Jones being benched, obviously, is obvious. The writing's on the wall. Daniel Jones is probably going to be cut pretty soon, if not within this year, honestly. And I'm going to have a video talking about that, shortly. But with the future of this team, the Giants could potentially lend themselves a top pick. And there's mock drafts going around right now, man. Shedeur Sanders is being mocked to the New York Giants, and we need to start talking about it. I wanted to hold off as long as I could because, trust me, man, punting on the season after we wait 8 months in the offseason for the season to start is very annoying. But we're here after the bye week, after the benching, and we got to start talking about it. Shedeur Sanders being mocked to the Giants, and honestly, I'm starting to buy into the hype a bit. Now, that's the real, discernment that we need to have. Is it the hype with Shedeur Sanders, or is he actually a really good college quarterback coming into the NFL? And will he be able to turn this team around? But let's talk about purely where the Giants sit right now. Shout out to the Browns. They got it done against the Steelers last night. Got a W, and we're rooting for them to win because we want them to lessen their chances of, potentially being above us in the NFL draft and taking a quarterback that we might want, especially considering the Giants beat the Browns head-to-head. So the Browns would, if they had the same record, the Browns would automatically have a better, draft pick. So shout out to the Browns. They got it done. They have 3 wins. The Giants currently sit at 2 wins, and the Giants have moved up to the 3rd overall pick at the moment. Now, there's a lot of football still to be played, and a lot of things can happen. Will Tommy DeVito get some wins and ruin this draft stock? Who knows? But a lot of people are considering, hey, you started Tommy DeVito over Drew Lock to lose games. And there's a chance that that's what the Giants are doing, whether they say it or whether they don't. That might be the plan. So Shedeur Sanders, obviously, if you don't know who he is the son of Deion Sanders, who's also his head coach at the moment. And they're talking about him being a package deal coming into the NFL, that Deion's going to take over a team and he wants Shedeur as his quarterback. We're going to see if all that continues to happen. But right now, Shedeur Sanders is being mocked to the Giants. And for anyone that doesn't know his game, this guy is a little bit different than his other running mate in Cam Ward, which I think they're going to be 1 and 2 for winning the Heisman. Obviously, Shedeur Sanders is playing with a potential Heisman candidate with Travis Hunter. But when you look at the 2 quarterbacks, Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, man, they both have extreme arm talent, but they're both different players. When I look at Cam Ward, and Cam Ward is going to get his own respective video, this isn't even really a Shedeur Sanders full video. This is just talking about if we do draft him. This is a guy that's making all the throws inside of the pocket. Like, he's not running around and making backyard plays like Cam Ward is, but, his offensive line is not the greatest. And guess what? The Giants' offensive line has been known to be bad. So having a quarterback that's getting pressured and still being able to make, tight window throws and, honestly, great throws altogether. Being able to throw the ball down the field, Shedeur Sanders has done that. So far, he has 27 touchdowns on this season. And right now, Colorado's in the playoff hunt. They're right there to make it into the college football playoffs, and the bracket did open up a bit, so it's very different in the past coming years. But right now, this team hasn't been in playoff contention for years, and right now they are, and we're going to see what continues to happen for Shedeur Sanders the rest of the season. But obviously, he's going to be coming out, going into the NFL draft, and he has a really big shot at being the top quarterback, taken, and the Giants have a prime opportunity to do that. The more we head into this, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be, causing reports for quarterbacks to go up and down. Obviously, winning a Heisman is definitely going to boost your stock, and it doesn't really matter who it is. They're going to ended up being a top pick in this draft. People are talking about Jalen Milroe falling to late in the 1st round. I believe closer into the playoffs they go. Jalen Milroe might be a top quarterback too. So, we'll see what happens overall, but Shedeur Sanders right now is the pick. And there's even clips circulating where he was on a live stream, and I'll just play the clip right now.
New York Giants bench Daniel Jones after being 2-8.
Honestly, I feel like they just got to take a second to, regroup. Just hopefully get someone good at the draft.
What you doing that for, though? What you doing that for?
Malik Neighbors was my favorite receiver playing college football last year.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if I see y'all two on the team together. I'd be actually very happy.
Come on, man. He being federal here. I don't know. But nah, I think it's just up to the staff and up to the coaches at that point. I don't know. No comment. That's just a safe route for me. Just no comment. I can't even turn water into wine right now. I can't do anything. So just no comment.
You heard him, man. I mean, there's not too much to read into it, but Deion Sanders has been on record talking about, he needs to go to a big city and only certain cities are going to be, fit for him. Deion said he's going to rule out some teams, and if he doesn't want him to go there, he's not going to go there. I think New York is definitely a place they want him to be, and I understand the fans' concerns. This is, once again, not a full video on Sheduer Sanders, but for you guys, right, that are worried about his attitude, his moxie, and how he's going to be in New York, we need players like that, guys. We really do. We need players that come in with that attitude or whatever we want to talk about. We had Daniel Jones for the last 6 years, and people complained about him not showing any emotion in general. Yes, it's a plus because he doesn't say anything bad to the media, but at the same time, too, does he have any personality? Like, I'm kind of over this, we need a player that's not going to be looking like this. I'm over that, y'all. That's the main reason why we didn't select a guy like Micah Parsons, and look what he's doing for the Cowboys. I mean, look past all of that. We need dogs on this team, and Sheduer Sanders looks like he's one of them. If the Giants have the chance to take him, I think they do. Not even to say, talking about the scouting that we've been doing for Colorado, and some people are saying it's for Travis Hunter, but it's definitely for Sheduer Sanders. Joe Shane has been over there. Brandon Brown has been over there. There's been a lot of homework being done, and I'm sure there's still more homework to get done. There's still more homework to do. But right now, the Giants are in a prime position to get a quarterback, hopefully this next year. And Sheduer Sanders, if he's a pick, man, it's time for everyone to start falling into it, man. It's go time. It's go time.